Fantastic Four are about to become bigger than the Avengers ever were in the MCU. I know it's a bold claim, but after seeing this first trailer for Fantastic Four First Steps, I'm convinced. We're not just talking about another superhero origin story. We're diving into a retro-futuristic 1960s alternate universe where this iconic team might be the only heroes around. And did I mention Galactus is coming? Okay, let's talk about why this movie is such a big deal. The Fantastic Four are Marvel's first family, the OGs of the superhero world. They hold a special place in the hearts of many fans, and after a few less than stellar film adaptations, there's a lot riding on this new MCU version. This is also the first Fantastic Four film from Marvel Studios, bringing these iconic characters into the MCU proper for the very first time. No pressure, right? This first trailer may be short, but it's jam-packed with juicy details. We get glimpses of the team, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and The Thing, suited up in their classic blue and white. There are hints of their powers, a taste of that retro-futuristic setting, and a truly intimidating shot of Galactus looming over the city. But trust me, there's a whole lot more going on beneath the surface. Speaking of the surface, the official synopsis tells us that the Fantastic Four will be facing their most daunting challenge yet. They'll need to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond as they defend Earth from the planet-eating Galactus and his enigmatic herald, the Silver Surfer. And if that wasn't enough, it sounds like things are going to get personal for the team. Ooh, I love some good old-fashioned superhero drama. But wait, there's more. This movie might not be your typical origin story. We could see some time-jumping shenanigans, with the Fantastic Four potentially starting as a famous team of scientists before gaining their powers and becoming the superheroes we know and love. This could add some interesting layers to their story and how they're perceived by the world. Okay, let's talk about that groovy 1960s vibe. This isn't your typical MCU present-day setting. We're talking vintage cars, classic clothing styles, and those awesomely chunky TVs that look like they belong in your grandparents' living room. This lines up with what we've heard about the movie taking place in an alternate universe, a retro-futuristic version of the 60s. Now, this isn't just a stylistic choice. The 1960s were a time of massive social and political change, with the space race, the Cold War, and the civil rights movement all happening at once. This setting could really influence the story and themes of the film, adding a layer of social commentary to the superhero action. And here's where things get really interesting. Some sources suggest that this might not just be an alternate version of the 60s, but a different timeline altogether, one where the Fantastic Four already exist as a known entity. This could explain why they haven't been mentioned in the main MCU timeline so far. But that's not all. Apparently, this alternate universe is technologically advanced compared to our own 60s. Why? Because they never went through the Dark Ages. That's right, no Dark Ages means more time for scientific progress. Talk about a history buff's dream. Now, let's hear from the people behind the movie. Director Matt Shakman, who you might know from his amazing work on Wandavision, has said that this Fantastic Four movie is all about family. It's about a real family, with all its complexities and dynamics, not just a group of heroes who happen to team up. This focus on family could really set this adaptation apart from previous ones. And speaking of Wandavision, some fans are wondering if Shakman's experience with that show might influence his approach to the Fantastic Four. Wandavision played with sitcom tropes and explored Wanda's grief and trauma in a unique way. Could we see a similar blend of genres and emotional depth in Fantastic Four First Steps? Only time will tell. The cast seems just as excited about the project. Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby, who play Reed and Sue, have talked about their amazing chemistry and how they've been diving deep into the comics to understand their characters' relationship. Joseph Quinn and Eben Moss-Bachrach, who play Johnny and Ben, have also been working on their brotherly bond, and it sounds like they're having a blast. This camaraderie is sure to translate to the screen and bring a real sense of family to the Fantastic Four. Alright, buckle up, because it's Easter egg time. And this time, we're doing it with a twist. Get ready for some visual clues and maybe a little bit of mystery. Did you catch that? That building on the TV screen looks an awful lot like the Baxter Building, the Fantastic Four's iconic headquarters. Could this be our first glimpse of their home base in the MCU? And what about that sleek blue and white car zipping through the streets? That's gotta be the Fantasti-car, their signature vehicle. I wonder if it comes with a built-in toaster. Now this one is subtle. Did you notice the blue and white color scheme on that old Chevy truck? A sneak sneaky little nod to the Fantastic Four's classic costumes. Gotta love those hidden details. And check out the launch pad where the team's rocket takes off. It's called Excelsior, a possible tribute to Stan Lee's famous catchphrase. Excelsior ended. Remember how the teaser was presented by the Future Foundation? That's an organization from the comics founded by Reed Richards to solve the world's problems. Could this be a hint that the Foundation will play a role in the movie? Maybe we'll see some young geniuses joining the Fantastic Four on their adventures. Okay, let's address the multiverse-sized elephant in the room. How does this retro-futuristic Fantastic Four fit into the current MCU? Well, the most likely answer is the multiverse. We know that the MCU has been exploring alternate realities, and this seems like the perfect way to introduce the Fantastic Four without messing with the established timeline. And get this, there's a theory that Captain America's decision to go back in time and live with Peggy Carter at the end of Endgame might have actually created this alternate timeline. It's a mind-blowing idea, but it would be a brilliant way to connect the Fantastic Four to the events of the Infinity Saga. But here's the kicker. It seems like the Fantastic Four might be the only superheroes in their reality. No Avengers, no Guardians of the Galaxy, just them. This could have a huge impact on their worldview and how they approach heroism. Imagine being the only ones responsible for saving the world. And remember how the director said this movie is all about space exploration? It sounds like we might be in for a cosmic odyssey, with the Fantastic Four venturing into the vast unknown and encountering all sorts of strange new worlds and wonders. This could be a whole new side of the MCU that we haven't seen before. This first Fantastic Four First Steps trailer has given us a ton to be excited about. A unique retro-futuristic setting, a talented cast with amazing chemistry, and enough Easter eggs to make your head spin. It's clear that Marvel is taking a fresh approach with this iconic team, and I for one am here for it. But this movie isn't just about introducing the Fantastic Four, it's about setting the stage for the future of the MCU. With Secret Wars on the horizon, the multiverse is about to become a major battleground, and the Fantastic Four could be key players in that conflict. Imagine them teaming up with the Avengers and other heroes to face down a threat unlike anything we've seen before. The possibilities are endless. And let's not forget about the director's vision for this film. He's emphasizing the family dynamic, exploring the complexities of their relationships, and potentially blending genres in a way that we haven't seen in the MCU before. This could be a truly unique and groundbreaking superhero movie. So what do you think? Are you excited for Fantastic Four First Steps? What are your theories about how it will connect to the MCU? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow Marvel fans. Until next time, true believers, congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Want to see more fantastic content? Check out this video next. We broke down the fastest superheroes in comics because we really want to know who really is the fastest out there. Click the video now to find out more.